Uh, Section 9.3, Geometric Sequences. It's another section that is pretty darn close to what you've already seen in Algebra 2. A geometric sequence, you multiply each term to get the next term in the sequence. In this case, you could see that 2, 4, 8, 16, it looks like you keep multiplying by 2 to get the next term in the sequence. I could predict that the fifth term in the sequence will be 16 times 2, 32. When you divide successive terms and you always get the same thing, right, that is called a common ratio, which we use the lowercase letter r to represent. So the recursive formula for this would be, in order to find the nth term, you take the n minus 1 term, the term that went right before it, and you multiply it times r. Notice that this formula for the nth term in the sequence, 2 to the n, has an exponential look to it. Remember, the arithmetic had a linear kind of mx plus b look to it, and the geometric series, the formula for the nth term, has an exponential look to it. And notice again, it says 2 to the n. That 2 just happens to be our common ratio, right? So 2 to the n, 2 is the common ratio. So whatever is being raised to the power, that's your common ratio, if you see it in the formula. So here's the next sequence. Negative 1/3, positive 1/9, negative 1 over 27, positive 1 over 81. Right? There's a couple things you can notice going on. You notice that it's flipping sign. It starts as a negative, next term is positive, next term is negative, next term is positive. So clearly the common ratio is negative. And second, the denominator is going from 3, 9, 27, 81. So it looks like it's being multiplied by 3 in the denominator. Again, you can do if you take successive terms and divide 1 over 9 divided by negative 1 over 3. That's 1 over 9 times negative 3 over 1, which is negative 3 over 9, which is negative 1/3. So the common ratio is actually negative 1/3. We could do that 2 more times. We could do that 2 more times here and here, but it'll be negative 1/3. And again, notice in our formula for the nth term in the sequence that it's negative 1/3, which is being raised to the n power. That is the common ratio.